Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to present our company project, which is manufacture of emergency roadside strobe light. Member group of our mini project is Nurul Syahira Alia binti Ahmad Zuhairi and me, Nurul Najiha binti Nur Azlan. We start with introduction of our mini project. Emergency roadside strobe light are visual warning light fit to a vehicle for use when the driver wish to convey to other road user the urgency of their journey, to provide additional warning of a hazard when stationary, or in the case of law enforcement as a means of signaling another driver to stop for interaction with an officer. This light may be dedicated emergency light such as beacon or a light bar, or may be modified stop lighting and are additional to any standard lighting on the car such as hazard light. Often they are used along with occasionally sirens in order to increase their effectiveness. An automatic LED emergency light circuit is designed to turn on when there is no adequate lighting or if the power supply is cut off. Earlier, fluorescent light were used to build circuit, but the use of LED has proven to provide adequate lighting for a longer period before draining the battery. Next, we are discuss about problem statement of mini project. There are some main issues that must inquire to evolve the project. The project statement are shown in the below. First, the intensity of the strobe light can be direct seen by the human eyes. Second, the main component of the emergency strobe light. Third, LED of the emergency roadside strobe light. And lastly, the visual effect of the emergency roadside strobe light at night and daytime. Next, there are some main problems that must inquire, which will be used to developing the project. The problem statement is shown below. First, the type of light source. Second, the number and the layout of the light. Third, the color of the light. And lastly, the flashing rate.
Okay, now I will explain to you about the design of emergency roadside strobe light using Proteus software. Okay, in this figure show that the schematic circuit that I create and design for the emergency roadside. In this schematic circuit, we use two battery, one 5 timer, one capacitor, 4 resistor, and 2 LED, which is LED red and LED yellow. We will connect all the components in the right connection, which can make the LED red and LED yellow lights up. Before we proceed to PCB layout, we will make sure that all the components have package. Okay, figure 3 show the design explorer of the schematic circuit before proceed to the PCB layout. Okay, this figure show all the component have a package, and after we make sure that all components have package, we will proceed to PCB layout. Okay, figure 2 show the PCB layout in errors from schematic circuit. This figure show the PCB layout that refer to the schematic circuit diagram, which is same as the design that I create. After we complete with PCB layout, we will show the 3D visualizer. This is from top view, while this is from bottom view. Okay, figure 5 show the layout printing of the PCB layout. This actually the output of the PCB layout after we connect all the connection and we print out the layout. This actually the view. Okay, now I will explain how the circuit that we design work. Here we have all the components that I already connected, and I added 2 voltmeter and 2 ammeter. The function is to read all the current and voltage in the circuit. Okay, now I will run the circuit. Okay, here after we run the circuit, it shows that LED red and LED yellow lights up. It means the circuit work. And at the voltmeter and ammeter, it shows the reading value, means the value of voltage and the value of current that flow in the circuit. The value will change if the value at battery, value of voltage at battery change. Okay, now uh, okay, here is electrical rule check, and here I show the netlist schematic capture.
Next, I will explain about discussion. In this mini project, we use Proteus software to design emergency roadside strobe light that consists of schematic diagram and PCB layout. Based on the figure 1, the diagram shows the schematic circuit that include with 555 timer, resistor, capacitor LED, red and yellow, and battery. Before proceed to the PCB layout, we make sure that all the package at the Design Explorer were available to construct the PCB layout. Figure 6 show that all the package was available. The PCB layout that already constructed was shown at the figure 2. After design by using autorotor, the circuit was run to determine whether there is an error or not. If there is no error, then we perform electrical check on the circuit that consists of netlist check and simulation result. Next, we proceed to read simulation into 3D visualizer to determine the distance of each component. Figure 3 and 4 show the simulation in 3D visualizer from top and bottom view. The final product is shown as figure 5. The final product was the inner layer of the PCB, which black ink represent the conductive copper part in the PCB layout, while the bright white part represent the non-conductive areas in the PCB layout. For the circuit measurement, the value of the voltage of red LED is 13.2 volt, while the voltage of yellow LED is 2.44 volt. This is due to higher value of voltage battery for red LED. In conclusion, at the end of our project, our team have successfully built a project to manufacture emergency roadside strobe light by instructed to design a prototype using Proteus software. Based on our report, we are prepared a schematic capture and artwork PVC of design emergency roadside strobe light. Our team designed a low power consumption but reliable product of emergency roadside strobe light by using the red LED 555 timer IC, CD4017 IC, resistor and capacitor. Next, the component function in the circuit of strobe light respectively to produce flash or light. Besides, the component in the schematic capture must be packaged and connected with no error before transfer to RS. The circuit also need to check with the electrical rule check, netlist and footprint existing to obtain zero error so that the circuit will not cause short circuit or damage. The design emergency roadside strobe light can be used as visual warning light to warn approaching motorists of potential hazard at the roadside due to emergency vehicle road maintenance activity when accident occur. Thank you for watching our video. Hope you are enjoying.